So we're going to practice with Mr. C, and we're going to work a little bit with some proper hellos. So what I like to warm up with a lot of the babes is if in the beginning your puppy is a little bit excited or a little overwhelmed in the situation, remember that movement behaviors, ready Charlie, could be a better option. So this is where those find its come into play, where they're searching for little crumbs. And that way you're kind of helping them redirect from the original item, which could be the small human or another adult or another dog. Yes. So Ebba, can you come a little closer and hang out sort of in the middle over here? So when we go to practice some proper hellos, right there's plenty, okay? Right there's good. So Charlie, again, is very interested. He's like, yes, ma'am. So Ebba, can you wait there for 1 second? So if your puppy in the beginning starts off a little hot and heavy, because a lot of times they get very excited, I'd recommend to practice some behavior around the distraction. So Ebba, can you hang out there for 1 second? So one of my favorite options is to practice a little bit of wiggling around, ready, find it, with the distraction. So what I mean by that is kind of hanging out near it, but keep your puppy in movement because being stationary might be a bit hard for them, ready? So for Mr. C, as he's practicing, ready, Charlie? Hey, Ebba, can you come back into the middle for a second? Because remember how the running gets them a little bit more distracted than we want in the beginning. Can you come sit over here with me, please, and hang out? So with Mr. C right now, I'm feeding for this lovely softness around the distractions. So that way he's building value and sometimes honing in on me versus the distraction, which could be the little one. Ebba, did you want to come help or are you all set? Can you walk? Walk. There you go. That's almost walking. So Charlie does get a little excited, which is typical for an excitable little babe. So a lot of times puppies have a really hard time regulating their feelings. And that means when they get a little excited, they at times don't know how to come back from it. So what I'm doing for Mr. C is I want to practice, hey, Ebba, can you sit normal for just 1 second? I know bending over is really exciting. Ebba loves to do her yoga, but it tends to excite the puppies at times. I know. Can you just stand there for 1 second, Ebba? Or are you all done helping Mama? Do you need to go back and hang out? Okay. All right, ready? So with Mr. C, he's getting a little excited, but we're reinforcing the disconnect instead. So we'll go ahead. And Ebba, can you help me, please? Can you stand up? Because pretty soon we're going to have to take a little break then, okay? So if you want to be my helper, can you stand right there for 1 second? So for Mr. C, we're going to try and do a little approach. Can you stand still for just 1 moment, please? Thank you, Ebba. So in the beginning, I like to bring my puppy over towards the distraction, do a couple little find its, and then disengage. So we're making it fun to approach, but the target is not the child or the human adult-wise. So again, I'm going to bring him over. I'm going to do another little find it near the distraction, and then Charlie, you are the distraction, yeah. So now, as Mr. C is going a little bit closer, again, this jumping, he's just a little excited and a little overwhelmed. So I'm going to bring him over. I'm going to get a little sit. Would you like to come say hi to Mr. C for me? So go ahead, say hello.
I don't want him to do something.
Yeah, so that's perfect. Right there's nice. So what we're teaching Mr. C is that being near the little one, and I'll be right back, Ebba. I'm just going to practice moving him away and coming back, is getting him to approach the distraction, ready? And stay soft is something that they have to learn. So Ebba, can you come say hello again to Mr. C? Beautiful. Just pat him nice and gentle. There we go. That's all right. So right now, Mr. C is learning that sometimes, again, littles with the touching can also just be benign. So a lot of times when we add touch, ready? Charlie. Yes, nice job. When we add touch, we tend to get the puppy a little confused thinking we're trying to play or wrestle. So right now what Mr. C is working on is doing some softer little approaches and feeling a little bit more gentle when he's doing it, right? So no wrestling with Mr. C for now. So we're going to have Mr. C do a little check-in. He says, I would love to wrestle. So if he does go and get a little excited and he does reach the contact with the other distraction item, be it child, person, dog, remember when in doubt, create movement and space. So we'll get his attention back on us. Yes. So we're not going to talk about the puppy's body parts right now. Did you want to come say hi? Did you want to come visit? So Ebba's going to do another little hi. Nice. So if your puppy ever felt nervous, don't force the hello. He's like, how about a smooch? So you'll see that obviously he's still working through some of these skills. The jumping is also a bit of overtired. So again, Mr. C has been here and he's been working several really nice skills, but at times you're going to be dealing with natural puppy responses to being overtired or overwhelmed. So this is where, again, I go back into those lovely find its, help him settle, and work a few skills that way. But for his first starting point with doing some proper hellos with another little human that tends to also have some excitement, he's doing quite well. Ready? So we'll give him a little break from that, and we'll work another couple skills. But nice job, Mr. C. Great job.